Hello students, welcome to a new program for the Student Support Program for Grade 9. We are going to look at the second part of the NCE Mathematics. Today, we are going to look at some revision tips and how you may proceed in the examination room. You need to start your revision on day 1. You need to make a list of important concepts or formulae. During your revision, you have to rework the different classwork and homework problems. You need to go through the different notes, examples that you have worked out either in class or on your own. It is also good to take a practice exam. So what you can do is have a look at the specimen paper which is available on the MES website and try to work it out under exam conditions. That is, you do it within 2 hours without your calculator and showing all your workings as mentioned in the first part. This would be good practice before the exams. Now, tips on how you can proceed in the examination room. You tackle the easiest questions first. In case you're stuck with a question, do not spend too much time trying to figure it out. Leave it and come back later. But you need to make sure that you keep some time to come back later to attend to the questions which you had left. Also, keep some time to check your answers. Always show all your workings. I am also going to give you some additional tips when preparing for the NCE mathematics examinations. Firstly, revise all your mistakes before an exam. Go through your copybooks, your books, and look at the different mistakes that you usually do. This will help you during your revision so that you do not make the same mistakes while working the exam paper. Secondly, deep practice. Mathematics is not just speed and practice. It is also about struggling to solve a problem. It involves trying to find different methods to solve a problem and finding the best one. What I mean is, when you're given a question, you need to solve it. You can try to solve it using different methods. You might make mistakes. You can evaluate these mistakes. And then you try again. It is not just getting the correct answer. You also learn from making mistakes. But for this, you need to practice. Always check your answers once you have completed a question. I am going to take an example here to illustrate what I mean. Solve minus 4m plus 5 equal to 26 minus m. So I need to solve this equation. So here I rewrite the given equation. Now the additive inverse of minus m is plus m. What I'm doing here is I'm trying to send all the m's together to solve the equation. So minus 4m plus m will give me minus 3m plus 5 equal to 26. because minus m plus m is 0. Now the additive inverse of plus 5 is minus 5. So I minus 5 on both sides. This will give me minus 3m equal to 21. The multiplicative inverse of minus 3 is minus 1/3. So I multiply by minus 1/3 on both sides to get m equal to minus 7. So I have solved the equation and obtained m equal to negative 7. Now I need to check my answer. So the left-hand side of my equation is minus 4m plus 5. I replace m by minus 7 because I have obtained minus 7 for m. So this gives me minus 4 times minus 7, which is 28, plus 5, which is 33. Now the right-hand side, 26 minus m is minus 7. So I get 26 plus 7, which is 33. We can see that the left-hand side and the right-hand side are equal. So this means that my answer is correct. Fourth, always read the question carefully. Look at this example. 12 men take 15 days to build a bridge. How many more days will 10 men take to build the same bridge, assuming they all work at the same rate? So if 12 men take 15 days, one man obviously will take more. So it's going to be 15 times 12 days. 10 men, 15 times 12 over 10, which is 18 days. Many students will stop here. They have found that 10 men will take 18 days to build the bridge and they stop here. So this is the answer. But as I have said, you have to read the question carefully. The question was how many more days, not how many days will 10 men take to build the same bridge. It was how many more days. So the 18 days mean 10 men will take 18 days. How many more days now will be 18 minus the 15 days which was given. So the 10 men will take 3 more days to build the same bridge. That's why you have to read the question carefully. Next, you need to be careful about the units. Look at this example. A cylinder has radius 7 centimeters and height 100 millimeters. Find the volume of the cylinder in centimeter cube. Take pi equal to 22/7. You have been given the radius in centimeters, the height in millimeters, and the volume of the cylinder. You have been asked to give it in centimeter cube. So the radius is 7 centimeters, the height is 100 millimeters. So I need to convert this into centimeters, which is 10 centimeters. Then the volume of cylinders given by the formula, pi r square h. I replace pi by 22/7, r by 7, and h by 10 to get the volume in centimeter cube. So my answer is 1,540 centimeter cube. Next, does your answer make sense? Let us have a look at this example. A bus can carry 40 passengers. There are 500 passengers waiting to go to the seaside. How many buses do we need in all to carry all the 500 passengers? So number of buses will be 500 over 40, which is 12.5. Can we have 12.5 buses. Is it possible to take 12.5 buses to go to the sea? No. So should we take 12 buses or 13 buses? You need to carry over 500 passengers. Can I take 12 or can I take 13? If I take 12 buses, this means that 12 times 40 is 480. Only 480 passengers will be able to go to the seaside. But you have been asked to carry over 500 passengers. So this means that we need to take 13 buses. So this is where you will have to use your logic, your critical thinking. Number 7, draw a diagram where possible. Sometimes the question will not ask you to draw a diagram or to draw a table, but it helps. Let us look at this example. A car reached its destination at 21 hours 40 after traveling for 55 minutes. At what time did the car leave for its destination, assuming it did not stop on the way? So this is just an illustration. We don't know at what time the car left, but we know it reached its destination at 21 hours 40 and the traveling time was 55 minutes. So I need to find the departure time. And here's the working. Arrival time minus traveling time will give me the departure time. But the diagram has helped me to know that I have to subtract to get the answer. In the same way, let us consider this example. A tree casts a shadow 0.9 meters long. The tip of the tree is 4.1 meters from the tip of its shadow. Find the height of the tree. Just looking at this question, sometimes you don't know what to do. So drawing a diagram will help. A tree casts a shadow 0.9 meters long. So this is the tree. You have your shadow, which is 0.9 meters. The tip of the tree is 4.1 meters from the tip of the shadow. So this is 4.1 meters. And I need to find the height of the tree. So this means that I will have to use the Pythagoras theorem because this is a right angle triangle. And using the Pythagoras theorem, I will have 4.1 to the square equal to x to the square, where x is the height of the tree, plus 0.9 to the square. Simplifying, I'm going to get x squared equal to 16. And to find x, I take the square root of 16. So the height of the tree is 4 meters. But you can see that here the diagram has helped us to know what we need to find. Next, number 8, stay focused. You should always focus on a given set of information. When you read a question, look at what has been given, what information you have been given. You will have to use the information to solve a question. Number 9, before the exams, you need to get at least 8 hours of sleep, especially on the eve of the exams. This will help to increase the power of the brain. So make sure you get a good night sleep on the eve. Number 10, read each question twice and write down all the information. In fact, you should try to do as many steps as possible, even if you do not get the answer. This is a very important tip for exams. You should try to do the different steps. Even if you do not get the correct answer, It's okay. Draw a diagram, make a chart. This will help you to better understand the question. Marks are given for the correct method and for intermediate steps. That's why I'm saying try to do as many steps as possible. And here are some interesting links for you. You can get some additional tips for exams. You can also get to know how to practice questions. I hope these have been fruitful for you. So best of luck and thank you for your attention. Goodbye.